Hey guys, Mike Fulton here. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
Welcome into On Deck. I'm Tyler Redmond. As always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so you can stay updated with everything going on in Braves country. And unless you've been living under a rock, you probably heard about last night's game. It was the Braves versus the Marlins. It was Tommy Milone versus Pablo Lopez, and nobody had a bad night at the plate. Every Brave had a hit. The leaders were Acuna 3 for 4, Freeman 3 for 6, d'Arnaud 2 for 7, Swanson 3 for 4, Riley 2 for 4, Duvall 3 for 4, Ozzie 3 for 6, and Ozzie, Acuna, Freeman, d'Arnaud, and Duvall all had homers. More on that in a minute, but what a great return for Ozzie Albies. Great to have him back in the lineup, obviously. No secret that he is a spark in the lineup, and I think we could see it last night based on the excitement of the team. You know, Acuna, to me, Acuna always plays a little bit better when he's smiling and having fun, and that happens more or less when Ozzie Albies is around. So it would be Ozzie Albies who actually started out the offense for the Braves last night. He would score Swanson for an RBI in the second inning. Inciarte would hit a sac fly to center field, and with 2 outs, the Braves would go on an absolute tear in the second inning. Freeman would single to right, scoring Duvall. Ozuna singled to left, scoring Acuna. d'Arnaud homered to left, that scored 2. Riley would single, scoring Swanson to follow that. Duvall would homer, that would be his first of the night. That would score he and Riley. And then Albies would follow him with a homer as well, making the score 11-2. All a part of Ozzie Albies' great return. 2 RBIs on the night and a homer. Just a really good day for Ozzie Albies. And of course, great to see him back in the lineup. Freeman would homer later in the game in the third inning to right field, scoring 2, making the score 13-5. But the Braves offense just really tore it up last night. They would continue into the 4th, 5th, and 7th innings. Freeman would have a base-clearing double in the bottom of the 4th. That scored 3, making the score 16-8. Duvall would homer, his second of the day. That would score Swanson, Riley, and himself, making the score 19-8 Braves. Acuna would also homer. That would score Albies, Inciarte, and himself, making the score 22-8. And then Acuna in the bottom of the 6th would double to deep right. That would be a base-clearing double, scoring 3, making the score 25-8. And then it would be Duvall in the bottom of the 7th to finish the night out with a grand slam, making the score 29-9. This is the highest scoring game in modern history in the National League since 1900. That is the most runs scored in a game with 29-9. So obviously, just a great offensive showing. I mean, there's nothing more we can really say to that. But congratulations to Freddie Freeman. That homer he hit last night was his 1,500th hit in his career. So a lot of milestones for Freddie Freeman this season. And, of course, a big one last night. So how about Adam Duvall? 3 homers on the night, 1 being a grand slam. 9 RBIs last night. That is now tied for the Braves franchise record. That has not been done since 1966 versus San Francisco by Tony Cloninger. So really great night for Adam Duvall. Of course, also hitting 3 homers last night. His first came in that huge second inning that the Braves had, and it would be in the 5th where he hit his second on the night. He homered in the bottom of the 7th to put the final nail in the Marlins' coffin, and a grand slam would make Duvall the first player in Major League Baseball history to hit a 2-run homer, a 3-run homer, and a grand slam in one game in that order. That would make the score 29-9. Yes, you heard that correctly, 29-9. So obviously a great offensive showing. I don't think we can say that enough. With Albies returning, there's no real weakness in the lineup, and what a difference he makes in the overall attitude that the Braves have. So obviously we're ready for more of that to happen, more games like that. We're ready for more returns too. Cole Hamels will be soon. Max Fried won't be too far after that. And with the pitching problems that the Braves have had, that would be 2 major assets that the Braves will have. Speaking of pitching, Tommy Milone was not a key factor of the Braves' win last night. I think we can all agree. 8 runs in less than 4 innings, 8 of the 9 runs belonging to him in total. So this isn't the first time that he has had struggles this year. And a lot of you guys are wondering why in the world the Braves picked him up around the trade deadline. And this season he has a 6.69 ERA. In Baltimore, before it was picked up, he had a sub-4 ERA. Since coming to Atlanta, he has a near 15 ERA. So it wasn't a bad pickup on paper. It has had bad results, and obviously with hindsight, it hasn't worked out so far. But it's hard for me to hold that to AA and Braves management, because if he was getting 4 earned runs every 9 innings, I would have no problem with him starting every 5th day. But at the moment, that's just not happening. So I think the Braves may look to other options. On the brighter side of things, how about Bryce Wilson? He came in the 6th inning last night, and the only trouble he got in for the Braves was in the 7th inning. He only gave up 1 run, though, and with a 14-run lead, the Braves let him work, and work he did. In 4 innings, he only gave up that 1 run. Yes, I know it was virtually no pressure, but at the same time, the Braves' ability to let him work through trouble may have been to his benefit and the Braves' benefit. So it was really good all around to see him be able to finish the game out last night. And saving the bullpen is more important now than it has been the entire season because we're down Max Fried. We don't have anybody to go 6 innings every 5th day. So hopefully when Cole Hamels and Max Fried return, that won't be the case. But for right now, they really need to save the bullpen as much as possible. So the Braves take on the Nationals next, and then they take on the Orioles. And you know what? We're going to just look at the rest of the season real quick. So it goes like this. So first they have a 4-game series in Washington versus the Nationals, who are in last place. Then they have a 3-game series versus the Orioles in Baltimore. They are 4th place. They're below 500 right now. They have a 3-game series versus the Mets in New York. They're in 4th place, below 500. And a 4-game series at home versus the Marlins. A chance at revenge to get some games back on Miami. So don't sleep on them and don't sleep on the Phillies. But to finish out the season, they have a 3-game series at home versus the Red Sox. They are in last place with only a .341 win percentage. So none of the teams I just mentioned, none of the teams that the Braves are going to face to finish out the season are really in contention other than the Marlins. The Marlins are in 3rd place right now. They're behind the Phillies, and the National League East looks like this right now. The Braves are still in 1st place with 25-18 record. They're followed by the Phillies, then the Marlins, then the Mets, and then the Nationals. The next week will be very interesting as the active roster will have to be figured out in the next 5 days. So I'll keep you updated with that. I'll keep you updated with everything going on with the Braves right here at On Deck. To follow me, you need to like this video, you need to subscribe to this channel, you need to hit the bell for notifications so you can stay updated with everything going on in Braves country. And of course, you can follow me on social media, Tyler Redmond, at BubblegumJesus on Twitter and Instagram. That's all I got for today. I really appreciate you watching. Stay tuned right here with everything going on with the Braves at On Deck.